Goodbye, St Johnstone. Hello, folk football. Welcome back to the SPFL review show, the penultimate one, folks. All right, the big penultimate one where we wrap up a lot of games in one. There will be a few more match reviews after this weekend. Of course, you're going to have, probably Livy against someone. I think it'll probably be Livy against Ross County, which just doesn't interest me in the slightest, folks. But you may be wondering, oh, you mean Livy? Well, right in front of you. All right, let's go into the Scottish Premiership playoff then, shall we? Partick nil, Livy 2. I didn't have the pleasure of watching this on Tuesday night, but here on early Thursday morning, I've got the pleasure of talking about it. I think it's all over. 2-0 at Firhill. I don't really see a way back for Livy. No, Partick, sorry. If it ended 2-1, yes, but I just think this is the problem with the playoffs. Third and fourth have to jump through about 4,000 hoops. You know what I mean? Just to get a chance. What it should be is third and fourth play each other. Or no, not even third and fourth. So I would do it 11th in the Premiership plays fourth in the Championship, and second and third in the Premier and the Championship play each other. That's the correct way of doing it. I know that the Premiership's still ongoing, but you could have it where the Championship links up a wee bit more with the rest of the leagues. But for whatever reason, folks, these jabronis, the Neil Doncaster and co, they just can't come up with a better job. They really can't for whatever reason. And a better, schedule, a better format, a better setup, whatever you call it, what you want. I don't like it. You know what I mean? It so much favours the Premiership teams that it's almost pointless them even entering it. They've got a much of a favour. I think Partick have went into this game with like 13 fit players. What chance have they got? But it finished 2-0. In the, Livy, they're through for me. Right, Scottish League One playoffs. East 5 against Annan Athletic. I did predict an Annan Athletic victory. So, no, sorry, did I? I think I went with East 5. Dick Campbell. I think I went with Big Dick Campbell. So, Big Dick Campbell, man. 3-2. No real shockaroo there. No really too many complaints. East 5. What a result for them. Moving into the Championship, though, which was today at a weird kickoff time of 10 past 8. 811 people at the Balmoral Stadium. Work this one out. Yeah, Energy took the lead with Dylan McDonald, then Lewis McGrattan made it one each with the own goal, and then Lewis Strap. Get the strap. The 50 Cent song. The tie's still alive, but you would expect Airdrie at home to see off Cove Rangers. I think they will, so yeah, I think Airdrie are through. Decent game, but that's the playoffs wrapped up. Let's go into the Premiership. 6 games, 5 at 7:45, 1 at 8 o'clock. So let's begin with the one that finished the latest there, and that is Aberdeen 1, Celtic 5. 17,089 people at Pittodrie saw an absolute masterclass from the B team of Celtic. Johnny Kenny, Yang, Naroki, Forrest, Sinasola. Who else? Arnie Engels didn't play, neither did Kuhn, neither did Maida. McGregor did. Bernardo, I think it's a bit unfair labelling Bernardo as the B team, but he never really starts, so I guess you kind of got to do that. But Aberdeen, they made it one each, and you're thinking, right, Aberdeen, you're going to build on it, and then Yang makes it 2-1 for half time. And 2-1's not over at 2-1, but as soon as Luke McCoy makes it 3, it is over. Some bad tackles. Alfie Dorrington sent off. Johnny Kenny's header. He is pulling the shirt. I've seen Aberdeen fans greet on Twitter. It would have been soft to disallow it, but if it was flipped like, you'd probably get a penalty, wouldn't you? But I don't like seeing goals ruled out for that, man. Being honest, and there was another bad tackle late on a Tatty. Looks like he might miss the Scottish Cup final. From I think it was Pappy Gay that made it. So yeah, not exactly ideal from a Celtic perspective, but the result in the end is ideal, and it really begs the question, like, how much is this Scottish Cup final going to be? You know what I mean? Like, how much is it going to... And I think Hearts, man, Hearts have only got themselves to blame. You'll be like, how are you bringing Hearts into this? Because you know what? See if they get fucking rid of Critchley at a decent point in the season. or they actually just appointed someone better than him. They'd have beat Aberdeen in that semi, and Hearts Celtic's a much better final than this pathetic of an excuse. Honestly, man. Aberdeen. Stick to fucking oil and sheep, because football's know your game. You know what I mean? Especially Jimmy Thielen, man. Anyway, moving on. And you know what? It's a shame, because maybe that's a bit unfair what I'm saying about Aberdeen, but Jimmy Thielen's no it. He's shit, folks. 3-1 Rangers. Cyril Dessers goes top of the Scottish Premiership scoring table. I mean, shocker, and he like when Cyril Dessers has got the most goals. I mean, it kind of sums up the rest of the league not being that good. I mean, are we too harsh on Dessers? No. Like I've said, I am never going to fault Cyril Dessers' positioning. It's his finishing. But I guess on the flip side of it, you could bring in a better finisher, but he might not get in a quarter of the positions that Dessers gets into, and he might return with the same return, but he's no good enough, you know what I mean? It was a good header. He scored a penalty. Nicholas Raskin scored a good goal and got his 1,000th man of the match award in a row, but yeah, piss poor defending as well for the first goal, or the only goal for Dundee United. Tav costing us yet again, no surprise there. But I mean, am I supposed to do jumping jacks for this, folks? No, I'm not. You know what I mean? It's 2 wins in a row at Ibrox, and hopefully we can carry it on to next season and make the place a fortress again, because by God, it got sieged. It got sieged this season. Right, St Mirren 2, Hibs 2. Hibs went 2-0 up in 10 minutes. You feared the worst for St Mirren, but like they've done all season, they fought back. They made it 2 each. And I tell you what, they were very close to making it 3. Well, I say very close. Mandron did make it 3-2, but then it got disallowed. But I tell you what, Hibs, they don't really care. It's party land for them because they confirmed third. Obviously, there is the question mark over the cup final. If Aberdeen win, they get the guaranteed football. But I think it just sums up, man. Aberdeen, right? Third biggest team in the land, right? Fourth, whatever you want to call it. And it's like everybody is giving them no chance against Celtic. It really sums it up, man. See if Liverpool, right, were taking on Newcastle, City, or Chelsea right now in the FA Cup final, it would not be furious. This, I mean, Newcastle destroyed Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. Just sums up the state of Scottish football, or does it just sum how good Celtic are, or how shite Aberdeen are? Leave your thoughts down below. But anyway, 2 each. Hibs won't care, and a draw that puts St Mirren not in the driving seat for 5th, because of course they do take on Celtic last game of the season. That is going to be a struggle, but fighter's chance. Or is it though? Because Dundee United take on Aberdeen and they're shite. Right, controversy. A game absolutely steeped in it. Dundee won. Ross County won. Was it a penalty? No. For me, it's never a penalty. Ronan Hale made no mistake about it from the penalty spot, but I don't understand this decision, man. You know, it's literally relegated St Johnstone. It's screwed Dundee out of safety. It's never a penalty. It's just inept refereeing, and it's very easy to come on here and the talking points. It's only when Celtic and Rangers get dodgy decisions against them. This is a fucking shocking decision, but because it's Ross County Dundee, it's not getting highlighted. But guess what? We'll whip out the highlighters. We'll highlight it because it wasn't a good decision. Put it that way. Right. Up next. Well, I mean, it relegated this team, St Johnstone, on the end of a 2-1 defeat from Heart of Midlothian, and yeah, I mean they fought hard to get back into it. Graham Kerry with the consolation in the end, and it's relegated them. And bye bye St Johnstone, 16 years in the top flight. The team from Perth are no more. They are in the Championship. Will they come straight back up? I'm not convinced. I don't think it's as easy as that. I mean, their manager is talking about the fact that they will come straight back up, but I wouldn't bet big money on St Johnstone coming straight back up. But that's just me. Right. Up next, Motherwell 3, Kelly 0. Robbie Days sent off. 3 late goals there, getting the win for Motherwell. Honestly, didn't even see the red, but fuck me. Kelly's got an ill discipline problem this season, so it was probably justified. We'll go away. And then that was it, folks. Fuck, that's us wrapped up. There's your league table. So to confirm, Hibs guarantee third. What else? St Johnstone relegated. What else doing the table? I mean, Motherwell and Hearts, one of them could still finish 7th. Kelly are guaranteed 9th. But I tell you what, it's a very low points total at the bottom, at the top of the league, isn't it? The fact that Hibs are only on 70 or not on 57. Under Lennon, I think they got 71, didn't they, one year? But the start of the season's what's costing. But look at Rangers, man, and 74 points. And Celtic are going to finish on 94 if they beat St Mirren, which is a good points total. But yeah, a lot of disappointing seasons all round, but there's no point me really reminiscing on the season just yet. That's for next week, the weekend, you name it. Till next time, peace.